Are we gonna do this
I don't know.
banquet thing?
I don't really feel like doing anything right now, you know? You know what I mean? It's kind of unmotivated.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel, I get you. It's been a hard year. It's been really hard. But there's some really good things that happened this year.
Yeah? Like what?
I mean, we did a one-act competition in one region. Got the best scores we've ever had before. And then, we staged several shows, and we're going to have one come up next week. Considering all the things that happened, we did a pretty good job.
Yeah, that all sounds great, but I don't know if I can go through with it.
Look, do you want me to go do it for you? I mean, I don't have a problem with that if you want me to go ahead and cover you.
You do that for me?
Don't worry about it, 2020. We got you.
Yeah,
I'll take care of this banquet. You chill for a little bit.
that'd be nice.
Take a little bit of time off for yourself. We got this.
Thanks.
Welcome to the 2021 Grady Drama Banquet. On behalf of myself and John Brandhorst, Lisa Willoughby, Lee Pope, Kevin Hill, and Valerie Williams, the entire Grady Drama staff, we welcome you this evening to the end of Grady Drama and the beginning of Midtown Theatre and Film. Tonight, we're going to celebrate all of our thespians. We're going to say goodbye to our seniors, and we're going to see what's in store for the 21-22 Midtown Theatre and Film season. I hope you're excited as much as I am, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Devin Holler, I can't believe that you are graduating, that it's done, that we didn't get a chance this year, like with everything else, to spend time building sets, to create tag, to do all the kinds of artwork that we talked about in the hallways and in the new building and everything else. And it's been a pleasure for me to know you and to have you in the class and to see your creativity sort of, spread its wings little by little over the last couple of years. And I am certain that in the next years, when we get into the new normal and you're allowed that freedom, that I will see your mark all over town and we will be able to work together some more to create big brand new flats and keep the expansion happening. I think you are a very, very gifted young man, and I am proud to know you and to have worked with you for these past couple of years. So take care, sir. I'm certain that we will hear a lot more from you in the new normal. Take care, man. Bye.
Just dawned on me, I have been teaching with the mask and wig above me. That's perfect. Everything else has been taken off my wall. I am going to now speak to Sean Gillespie. Sean, pretty little Sean, can flip Sean. Sean, God, where do I begin? Sean, you're one of my favorite people to pick on, which is a compliment. Most people think, God, you're so mean to them. No, it's a positive thing if I pick on you. It means that much I like you. Sean, you've been such a joy to work with. I mean, in AP, you made me smile. You always make me smile. That's one of the things that I think I will remember most about you is your great sense of humor. I mean, you just have a wonderful, quick wit. So I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of everything you've done. I know that you show great skill, you show great promise. I don't know if you're going to major in theater. I'm assuming business, considering all of the stuff with marketing and stuff, but if not, I mean, I guess it's all theater, isn't it? I wish you the best. You have, as I say, you've brightened my day every time I've been around you, and I am sincerely grateful. So you take care of yourself and let me know what's going on. Let me know if you need anything. You know where I am. You won't be that far away. I have known Anaya since ninth grade, so I have had the distinct honor and privilege of working with her as a ninth grader in the introduction to the musical theater class, and she was absolutely fantastic when we did the class production of The Sound of Music, playing the role of Liesel. And she is so sweet and so kind and so funny and so incredibly intelligent. I had her instincts as a ninth grader were great, and I already knew her family. I taught her sister. I don't know, there's just a kindness that shines through her, and I got to work with her in 2 different shows, one that made it and one did not, much like many shows that never come out of workshop. The Drowsy Chaperone was one of those. Then I got to work with her in Little Shop of Horrors. She's just incredible and kind of took me beyond what I do, and helped me to grow as a person. Anaya was the first for me that kind of changed it all, and through it all, again, I just cannot say enough about your kindness and your ability to get along with absolutely everyone. I am so grateful that I got to work with you over these 4 years. And keep in touch with me. Please let me know what's happening. I absolutely adore you and wish only more wonderful success your way.
Ainsley McCaw represents 3 qualities that I think are vital to any theatrical group. She brings to us her passion and courage. She takes big risks, whether that is to develop a character or to include people and ideas that run counter to the expectations. She has this wonderful insight and talent that allows her to understand the thoughts and feelings of others, that allows her to fully inhabit a character, and also to understand those with whom she's working, to help build bonds and bridges that allow for the community of theater to actually happen. And finally, she shares that great big heart of hers, which includes everyone and is vital to our being the theater community that we are. I first got to know her on Waffle Palace, where she was instrumental in creating that ensemble. And I cannot say enough about our Ainsley. Thank you.
Aaron Taylor. First, let me say it's an honor to give you this well-earned tribute. It has been such a pleasure working with you for the past 4 years. I know this year has not been what you wanted for a senior year, but do not let that cause you to discount all the great things you have accomplished at Grady. It was such a thrill to see you shine in Little Shop, even with the mask on. But more importantly, I so appreciate your amazing musicianship, your dedication, and your determination in class every day. Thank you for keeping me in line whenever I would make a mistake in rehearsal, which we all know never happens. And your leadership has been so appreciated. Thank you for all of your hard work. I could keep going on with your amazing qualities, but know this, Aaron, we are going to miss you, but can't wait to hear about all the amazing things you will do. Congratulations.
Abby. Abby. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I have so much to say that I don't know where to start to say what all I have to say. I guess it is that you are an old soul. And that makes sense considering that I always cast you as old people, as you say. But I do always say one thing is that I'm never wrong in my casting. And you were always brilliant in everything that you did. You're Amanda. The one thing I hate is I didn't get to see you do Glass Menagerie instead of just Pretty Trap. And then here you are as Mr. Mushnick in Little Shop of Horrors. And again, as you guys will see when the production comes out at the end of the month, Abby was incredible. Abby is one of the people in my life that has helped to open my eyes to see the world in a different way. That anybody can play anything. Anyway, my point is this. I am for, oh God, we need to sing the song For Good from Wicked, because I knew you. I have been changed for good. And so I have a lot of gratitude for you. I wish you only the best. Bluebirds in the spring. I wish you everything that could ever wonderfully come your way, as all of you, every last one of you seniors that are leaving. So I love you. I wish you well. I wish you the best. I hope that you stay in touch, and whether I am at Grady or somewhere else in the world, you know how to find me. Take care. I love you. Happy graduation.
All right, so Lucy Stroll. You know, I remember Lucy, when she first came in the program, she was very, very tenacious and wanted to get every piece of information possible to become like an incredible performer, techie, whatever she could get her hands on. She wanted to know about it, you know, and that never changed for the entire time she was here. I recall at one point I put her in charge of doing some tech work while we were practicing over in the black box, and she was so organized and on it and got everything done that needed to get done, which, you know, it's really hard when you're trying to motivate other students and you're the person in charge. But she did that kind of stuff all the time. You know, I don't think there was ever a time when I said, "Hey, Lucy, can you do this for me?" Where she's like, "Nah, I don't really want to do that." It never happened. It was always like, "Yeah, okay, I can get that done." This is always a happy individual, you know, always had a smile on her face. Even when she was upset, she was always pleasant, you know. And I'm going to miss you, Lucy. It's been fun.
Oh, Tomas. Tomas, how many years? How much time? did you spend so quietly and patiently up in that little box of a room, that black box of a room, looking down from those windows, making it possible for everybody else to do their job on stage. It has been just an incredible selfless act for you to learn how to run the board and to show up day after day, week after week, hour after hour, just to do the job, to get the lights in the room so the show could go on. I'm so happy to know that you're going to Columbus State, that you're going to be a part of their program, and I know that you will be able to use their toys and help run their shows and make things possible for them, just like you made stuff possible for us, especially in this most impossible of years. It's been crazy. So to you, Tomas, thank you for your quiet leadership, for your patience, for your just constant ability to show up when we needed you so that you could push the right buttons and make the show go on. That's what this is all about, right? No techie, no show. Tomas, it's been a pleasure, and I wish you the best of luck, and we'll see you at ThesCon. All right, you'll be the old man. See you soon.
All right, Nikki Taylor. So Nikki came into my fundamentals class as a freshman, and at first I don't think he was really into it. He enjoyed it. He was fine. He was a great student, as he always is. But we got to that last final project in fundamentals, and Nikki was practicing one day. We were in the theater, and I walked by, and he said, "Hey, Dreiling, can I talk to you for a second?" I said, "Sure. What's up?" Because I think this is something I want to do. I think I like this. I think I want to do this. And he started taking dance lessons. He started working out, vocal things. He started becoming a performer. But regrettably, the performance that no one got to see really, that was the most incredible, was the judge in Sweeney Todd. I mean, again, a role that is really hard to do as a young person, but he just embodied that evil presence in a way that was really incredible on stage. I was just, really impressed with where you came from and where you ended up with in this program. I'm gonna miss you, man.
Bianca Weber. I remember the first time I met Bianca was probably at an honor chorus, I think when she was in 7th grade. But I clearly remember her solo at Inman's spring concert when she was in 8th grade. Bianca, you sang "Don't Rain on My Parade," and you killed it, especially for an 8th grader. You were so enthusiastic and excited about singing at Grady, and we were so excited to have you here. So I was curious, though, when you got here, how you would handle it. Would you be able to keep that same drive? And of course you did. Your enthusiasm and hard work never tired. I'm so happy you did not rest on your talent, but continue to grow and push yourself as a singer and a musician. I have known very few students with your drive, so keep driving and keep singing. We will miss you terribly, but can't wait to hear about all the amazing things you will do in the future. Congratulations.
All right, I'd like to talk about Isabel Pruitt. So when Isabel was like a 9th grader, she did a piece in musical theater class, Mama Who Bore Me. Just as a 16-bar solo, she decided that she would, volunteer to show that to the class in one of the assignments that we did. And I remember just listening to her and thinking, wow, I get that voice for 4 years. I get to have that in the program for 4 years. Looking back on all the roles, the West Side Story, Legally Blonde, Sweeney Todd, it really showcased, the diversity and the range that she had as a performer. She's just one of those students that comes along a couple generations that, has all the things to be successful. And whether or not you do it later on, Isabel, and how much of it you do after high school, it will always be with you. And I was just really happy to be a part of it. Amelia Gustafson. You know, the thing about Amelia is there's a lot of little things. You know, you know all the big things. Maria, West Side Story, you know, Mrs. Lovett, Sweeney Todd. But it's the little tiny performances, the little things, the coffee houses, the small things that she did in film class. There's just so many moments where you get to see the talent and the incredible versatility of Amelia. I mean, every character that she embodied, she made her own, and you know, was professional the entire time. She always spoke from the heart. You know, she didn't really mince words. And she was always giving on stage. Always giving on stage. So, Amelia, I am going to miss you a whole lot. And I hope that when you go off from here and decide to do whatever you decide to do, that you'll keep Grady Drama close and maybe keep performing. And now the Thespian board for next year. Each current board member will be announcing their replacement. So, for marketing, we have Ezra Roberts. For public relations,
Lily Roman.
Hi, I'm Ainsley McCaw, and I was the head of Alumni Outreach and Philanthropy for the Grady Drama 2020 to 2021 season. The person taking over this role next year is Mia Smith.
For the troupe liaison, Lane Berg.
Hello, I'm Nikki Taylor, and I was the co-event specialist for the Grady Drama 2020 to 2021 season. The next event specialist will be Zoe Steeb.
Havenly.
Hello everyone, my name is Inayel Dulhak, and I was the Vice President of the Drama Board for the year of 2020 and 2021. And the next Vice President of the Drama Board will be
Owen McCoy.
Hi, my name is Isabel Pruitt, and I served as the 2020 to 2021 Grady Drama Board President. Your president for next year will be
Madeline Moy.
I think something that stands out a lot about Miss Willoughby and the way that she directs and the way that she teaches is she's always very understanding and receptive of her actors and her students and their ideas and what they want to bring to the table. And, you know, she's always very open, but she also knows how to push and make sure that, you know, you're going in the right direction. And that is very indicative of a great director. And it's something that stands out about her, and you can see in her shows and the effort that she puts with her actors to make sure that they do the best that they can.
Hello, Branhorst. So I just want to say that you have always found a way to put a smile on a kid's face, any kid's face. I respect you so much. Not because of, yes, because of that, but also because you are just such a genuine individual, and I feel like any person and any kid can count on you for anything. And, you know, I've enjoyed working with you, and the stuff that you help us produce is amazing. You know, you make Grady Drama what it is, you know? It wouldn't be the same without you. You know, create some fire-ass sets. Like, I know and you know you could have created a way better plant than Maynard Jackson created. But yeah, like, you've just really been there, and I'm gonna miss you, Brainhorst.
I've actually been in a lot of Miss Willoughby's shows over the last few years, and they've just been such an incredible experience. I've loved all the different characters I've gotten to play, especially whenever I get to play an older Southern woman. But in all seriousness, I know every time I see a cast and crew list for one of Miss Willoughby's shows that I'm gonna have so much fun over the next few months putting it all together. And I'm also so grateful I had Miss Willoughby for advanced drama this year. And I know drama classes must be really hard to teach when you have to be on Zoom, but she did such a great job of keeping us all engaged and making every class fun and make us still feel like, we're getting to do theater despite COVID. So that's just been so amazing. Thank you.
Now on to the man himself, Mr. Pope. So, Mr. Pope, we also tend to butt heads, but he loves to butt heads specifically with me. Every second he gets, you hear a little jab coming at Amelia. I'm used to it after so many years of him terrorizing me. I do think that he has really helped me develop as an actor and a performer. He put a lot of faith in me from an early age, and I appreciate you for giving me a chance, and your presence and your jokes and your humor and your sarcasm even. It's nice. It was nice to come to rehearsal and have a brighter energy in the air. You produced some amazing shows. Thank you for also being a father figure to me. I'm going to miss you and not miss you. Just kidding, not kidding.
So Mr. Pope was the first person to ever cast me as a lead role. It was Amanda Wingfield in The Pretty Trap, and I was a junior. And at that point in my life, I had kind of just accepted the fact that I would always be in the ensemble. But Mr. Pope had seen something in me when I auditioned. And when we did The Pretty Trap, he said that this isn't going to be easy because I'm going to make you work because I know how good you can be. And it wasn't easy, and he wasn't nice, but he was a director that showed me that I can do more than I ever thought I could. And he did that with all of his shows. He made us feel loved, he made us feel wanted, and he produced the best work that he could and that we could. And I'm really gonna miss him.
I wanted to recognize Mr. Hill for always giving 110% in both teaching us in his chorus classes and musical theater classes, as well as always going above and beyond to help us if we need it, or help every student no matter what the issue is with theater, musical theater, or chorus. Even online during the pandemic too, always continuing to give us opportunities like virtual chorus and choirs, and the thing with the district honor course. It's just continuing, always giving 110%. It gives us so much opportunity, so much to grow from, so much to learn, and it doesn't go unnoticed. So I just want to say thank you for always doing that for us.
Mr. Hill has definitely been a real one over these years at Grady. He's just been constantly supporting me as well as my classmates, my castmates. Whenever we have musicals, he helps us figure out the really hard music, Sweeney Todd and West Side Story. And I've just had some of the best performance experiences in my life because of him and the hard work that he does for the chorus program and the arts at Grady. Performing with ASO, he asked me to perform with his church. I don't know, he just always wants his students to actually practice their performance in the real world, and that's the best way you can learn. So we love you so much, and thank you for all that you do.
One of my all-time favorite things about Mr. Hill is his attitude. He always has the most optimistic air about himself, and no matter what we're doing in class and no matter what our rehearsals are going like, he always just gives the best energy to us and motivates us to do more and to do better and validates us. And even when we're not sounding that great, he'll let us know, you're doing great, and it keeps us motivated. And it's something that has definitely stood out about chorus and something that I really appreciate about him. So
I actually have Mr. Dreiling to thank for even doing acting in the first place. He was a person that told me in freshman year that I should just try and audition for something and see how it goes, and that completely changed my entire high school theater experience. So I'm incredibly grateful for that. And even just being in his classes the last few years and getting to work on shows with him has just been such a great experience. Whether I was doing tech or whether I was doing acting, whether it was in person or on Zoom because of COVID, it's just always so much fun. And it's a great time having him be a teacher and a director.
Dryling. I guess I could say that Dryling and I are sort of frenemies-ish. You know, over the years, it's been either or with Dryling. He has definitely made me cry a couple of times. Just kidding. No, I'm not. He's definitely seen me cry like at least 5 times. He was actually the reason that I started doing theater and joined Grady Drama. I joined his Fundamentals of Drama class freshman year because it sounded like the easiest elective to do. The first day, Dryling assigned all of us an improv assignment. Right after that class, he recommended that I audition for Almost Made. Let alone, Dryling gave me a chance. The cast list came out, I got a part. That's the reason I guess I started doing Grady Drama and realized that I had a passion for acting. He's really helped me develop as a performer in all seriousness, and we were working on Sweeney Todd and I was, you know, getting some characterization done for Mrs. Lovett. You know, he helped me really pull out that character and just make some really cool things from that. And he'll be tough on you, you know, he's gonna try and get as much as he can out of you, but he means well in the sense where he knows what he's doing, and he's been a great director, father figure, but I can't wait to come back and have the opportunity to call you Jake.
I want to recognize and thank Mr. Dryling for, in all of his classes, always providing us with an environment in which we can both learn and grow from his teaching and himself, but also from our peers and from collaboration, which allows for so much more of a learning experience and for us to collaborate with each other in fundamentals, in acting 1, and in film. All 3 of those classes, I was constantly working with my peers, working to create a new student film, or working with another student director to create a play. It was always focused on student work, built and supported by Mr. Dryling's teachings, and that is a really incredible environment to be in, and so I want to recognize and thank him for that.
The first play that I ever auditioned for Grady was Dryling's play, which I was rejected from because I was a terrible actress at the time, but through his direction and just taking his classes every year, Dryling has pushed me literally to dig within myself and find the answers and become more connected with these characters that I was playing and connect Isabel to those characters, but also being them. So he's probably taught me like the most I know about acting, to be honest, and I'm just so thankful because when I came to Grady, I was a singer, and now I'm an actress and a singer and a performer. So I'm gonna miss you, Dryling. You're the best, and thank you.
Even as someone that does not do tech a lot, I think Mr. Brandhorst just, you can tell how much his leadership shows and how well everything goes together by the end product of shows. He does so much above and beyond what he should even have to do when it comes to shows, because he's very passionate about these things and making sure they end up well and letting the students get to do what they want and giving them artistic freedom. I think it's absolutely amazing, and just he's wonderful at everything that he does in any show he touches.
Brandhorst, Brandy, you know, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything that you do, because even though we say it, we never say it enough. I don't know what it'll ever be like to get a whole set together, but I can imagine it's not easy. I've never had a class with you myself, but through our experiences working together on stage, doing tech work, all that stuff, you have just shown me nothing but kindness, and I can say the exact same for all of the other students. You just have such a strong support from your art students and your theater students, and we love you so much, you don't even know. So thank you for all that you do, and we'll miss you a lot.
All right, now it's time for the 2021-2022 season. For the fall one act, My Sister's Back by Jake Dryling, directed by Jake Dryling. For the fall full-length non-musical, California Suite, directed by Lee Pope. For the January musical,
You gotta work it, ladies. Pray it to the balcony.
Sister Act, directed by Jake Drama.
Push it to 11.
We also plan to have a spring film, which will be directed by Jake Drowling. And finally, the full-length spring musical, Mamma Mia, directed by Lisa Willoughby. And that is your 2021-2022 season. Well, I guess that's it. I hope you like our season. I hope you're happy with what we've decided to do, and I can't wait to see you next fall as Midtown Theatre and Film. Have a good one, enjoy your summer, and be safe. Bye.